House of Israel, can I not treat you as this potter treats his clay? This is the Lord's declaration. Just like clay in the potter's hand, so are you in my hand, house of Israel. Jeremiah 18:6. God knows how to bring salvation to your family, your friends, your community, and your world. Accordingly, he looks for those who will allow him to shape them into the instruments he requires to do his divine work. Clay has no plans of its own, no aspirations for service, no reluctance to perform its given task. It is just clay, moldable, pliable, totally submissive to the will of its master. At times, we excitedly announce to God, I've discovered my strengths and gifts, and now I know how I can best serve you. At other times, we inform him, I'm aware of what my weaknesses are, so I know which tasks I'm not capable of doing for you. Yet this is not characteristic of clay. God is not limited to working with our strengths. 2 Corinthians 12:9-10. He can mold us into whatever kind of instrument he requires. When God's assignment demands humility, he finds a servant willing to be humbled. When his work requires zeal, he looks for someone he can fill with his spirit. God uses holy vessels, so he finds those who will allow him to remove their impurities. It is not a noble task being clay. There is no glamour to it, nothing boastworthy, except that it is exactly what the Almighty God is looking for. Compliant, moldable, yielded clay. If your tendency is to tell the Father what you can and cannot do for him, submit to his agenda and allow him to shape you into the person he wants you to be, like clay.